Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today, we are in the Burning Steppes, and we are going to be turning in the Heart of the Mountain, which we got yesterday in Blackrock Depths. Do you have the Heart of the Mountain? To me, its value is without limit.
You have the heart. Amazing. It is even more beautiful than I imagined. Please, adventurer, take this as payment.
That would be kind of cool if I fought that guy there. A Blood Elf Paladin and a Human Paladin getting a fight on that bridge. That'd be pretty... That would have been cool. We left him alone, though. It was almost like it was meant to be. Leave him alone. Yeah, guys, hope you're doing well today. Doing pretty good. Got through lower Blackrock Depths, which means we completed quite a few quests, guys. So that's what we're doing right now. We're turning these quests in. And then we'll probably head over to the Searing Gorge and complete some more quests and quest chains so we can get some more quests for Blackrock Depths. Yeah, we've had a couple of dungeon runs that have been a little bit of a struggle. Sunken Temple. We entered into that dungeon and the shaman decided to just leave right away. And then we four-manned it for most of the dungeon before our healer decided to do DC like the shaman did earlier. And then we replaced them with a shaman, another shaman and a warlock, and got through it. Happy we were able to get through it all. And then in Blackrock Depths, we got through lower. We had a group with 2 druids in their 40s, which is a little too low for Blackrock Depths, but we were able to do the lower part. Warrior really wanted to do upper because he was 56 and believed that, you know, maybe we could do it, but it was a struggle and the group fell apart.
Safe travels.
Can't be bothered right now, Travelite. Me and Winky got a meeting to attend.
Oh, wonderful, delicious! Look at all these goodies. Take one for yourself, adventurer. There's plenty to go around.
So what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to join random dungeon groups anymore. I'm going to either make my own or be a little bit more picky with the groups I get into.
Oh dear. Are you sure Piran said Incendius when he died? Lord Incendius is purported to be a minion of Ragnaros. Oh dear, oh whatever will we do? Do you think you can handle another mission? I don't have anybody else to send, adventurer. We will never get a team in if Incendius continues to raise Pyron from the ashes. You'll have to find and destroy Lord Incendius.
Alright, so we're going to head over to Thorium Point. We're going to quest in the Searing Gorge, guys. That's what we're going to do today. Because normally what I do is I just queue up. Someone invites me, I join their group, and we see how it goes. I just look. But we've been getting into some struggles. And in the Sunken Temple, it wasn't that bad, but the healer clearly got burnt out due to how long the fights were. Our damage just wasn't that great with 4 people. We had 2 DPS and a tank doing damage. So every pull was like, I was using my entire mana pool. And it was a struggle. And I don't think everybody's, like, a lot of people are down with that. And then once we got into upper in the last episode's Blackrock Depths, we just started struggling. The druids would just pull because their aggro radius is really big because they're low level. It's not their fault. And one of the druids couldn't really hit the mob, so his DPS was low. So he couldn't really, like, you know, help the group with his role because he can't hit the mobs because they're like 6 levels higher than him. But the warrior just wanted to keep going. He wanted to try it. And that's why at the beginning I said, like, we're just doing lower, right? And then he's like, yeah. And then after we finished lower, he's like, let's do upper. Let's keep going. We tried it, though. It was fun, but I knew we weren't going to have a good time. Alright, so here we are. Searing Gorge, guys. We're going to be questing here for today. See how this goes. Do we have any quests to turn in? No. We do need, the gold. We need golem oil. I know that. It's the quest I really want to focus on. Let's buff up here and get ready to go. We're back on the Red Paladin spec. I looked through my abilities here, tried to make sure that, you know, all of them are updated. Hopefully I got them all. They should be. Did it before the episode started. Because sometimes when I switch from, like, let's say we level up in Prot spec, I go back to Red spec, and I buy all these new abilities, I have to also update the Red spec bars as well. Sometimes I forget to do that. Oh, we got a dingy fanny pack. I didn't know we got that. Let's open this up. What's inside here? Counselor's Cuffs of the Owl. 8 intellect, 8 spirit. Wrists. I'm not too sure if those are better than our healing set ones. More intellect, but it's cloths, less armor. I think we'll just disenchant it. Can't disenchant it. Why? Because it came from that fanny pack? Supposedly its disenchant value is like a gold 63. It's like Turd Priest. It's on the same quest as us over there. This Warlock attacking us? Oh, he's helping us. And supposedly Blizzard... Oh, thanks, dude. Helped us out a little bit there. Yeah, I think we're on the same one. He's trying to get the Hearts of Flame and the Golem Oil as well. But yeah, Blizzard mistakenly gave people, I think it's called Journeyman Riding. And supposedly they're going to take that back. They gave it to some people by accident. And they want people to go back and purchase it again. Supposedly they're going to roll it back on February 3rd. Let's heal here. So what they said is, earlier this week we identified a bug in the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary pre-patch, which incorrectly granted the 150 epic riding skill to some player characters. Purchasing Journeyman Riding is an important milestone in each character's journey, and this milestone deserves to be preserved. To address this, we will remove the incorrectly granted riding skill from player characters who were identified as affected by this bug. We didn't get affected by it, it's too bad. And we'll revert their riding skill back to 75 earlier this week. They identified a bug in the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary pre-patch, which incorrectly granted the 150 epic riding skill to some player characters. Well, there you go. They're going to be rolling that back, guys. So if you got to take advantage of that, you know, congratulations, but it's too bad. They're taking it back from you. Oh, nice. Trinket procced. Mark of the Chosen, 25 all stats. I'm gonna get this magma elemental here. Need some water though. I don't want it to get too far away. We'll take like one more sip. And video game stocks are supposedly crashing right now. And supposedly it's due to the launch, I never even heard of this before, launch of Google Project Genie. As investors believe games will increasingly be made with artificial intelligence. See that quite a bit. There's like clearly a battle going on between game developers and artificial intelligence. And if you guys want to know what this thing does, I looked it up. Google has launched a new AI experiment called Project Genie. It's a tool that lets users build their own interactive virtual worlds. Project Genie comes from the Google DeepMind's research lab and is now available to Google AI Ultra subscribers in the United States only. So if you're in the United States, you can check it out. I'm Canadian, so yeah, we don't get that that benefit. Maybe I would check it out. It'd be cool to make a game without it being like seem like it's such a giant mountain to climb. I think that's what AI is kind of helping, like people who don't have the expertise or the financial capabilities to create a game. They will be able to create, you know, an AI game. With a game with the help of AIs, I should say. And I've seen some screenshots. It looks okay. It's kind of crazy how you can prompt a game world that sort of looks like Dark Souls by just like typing into AI. Or typing to AI like a prompt that makes it, like, you know, look like that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll actually see some good games come out of it, right? So I supposedly heard that Claire Obscure, which won Game of the Year, supposedly had some AI help. So I heard it was a pretty small studio. And some people are saying that they had a little bit of AI help in their game. But supposedly more than 50% of game developers say generative AI is harming the industry. Supposedly it's the highest level to date. And that's the issue with it, right? Like a lot of game developers are going to like potentially lose their jobs because of it. And people may mistaken, and this is bad because people may mistaken AI to be better than actual game developers, which might not be the case. It's obviously cheaper, but is it better? Right? Which means we could end up with, you know, a bunch of AI slop, is what people call it these days. So hopefully they find a balance. Because I remember on YouTube, like last year, like the amount of AI slop videos you get recommended was insane. And if it was like an AI video, I would completely just turn it off. Like say you're like trying to find a recommendation for, you know, say you're buying a new lawnmower. And you're like, what are some good lawnmowers that have come out in the last, you know, couple of years? And you type it in like, I don't know, top lawnmowers 2026 or something like that. You'll get like this AI top 10 video and this AI voice like just showing you screenshots of lawnmower brands and just saying like, yeah, this one's good. And they just give you like general information about the lawnmower. It's clearly not a guy who's used the lawnmowers making these videos. So you have to look around and find a guy who's like actually using these tools to be like, to actually believe in the recommendation. And that's where AI kind of struggles, right? Like sometimes you want to get just, I don't know, just get some advice from a human that's actually using the stuff you are thinking about purchasing. But That type of stuff, like, you know, buying any new equipment is just flooded with AI slop. And supposedly the older, like, senior citizens, they tend to watch AI slop the most because they can't really tell the difference. So you'll see, like, a lot of AI slop videos that are being made for for that demographic, because they're the ones who usually don't click away from it. So you'll see, like I've noticed with my parents, like, they target, like, you know, celebrities that they used to like and stuff like that, like top 10 shows from the 50s, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they don't really care if it's AI slop. But supposedly YouTube's going after it, and they've actually deleted channels that had like millions of subscribers and views and all that, because they know it's not a good thing for their platform. Because people will just stop watching YouTube if every other video that they get recommended is just some AI slop video, and you click on it and it sounds like a robot's talking to you. You know what I mean? But it's going to get better. It's clearly going to be harder and harder to tell if some video is AI or not in the future. But there's clearly some content where it's okay. Like, I think, like, top 10... I don't know. Some top 10s are okay. Like, I don't know, top 10 movies. You know, maybe it's just this guy's opinion, but he's using AI to deliver it. That's their opinion. Whatever, fine. But you're actually looking for advice on, like, a tool or a subject, I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's just not good for that. Because you kind of want a human perspective, right, on what they think about the tool or the item that they purchased. You can't really trust AI with that. It's awesome having Crusader Strike now, though. I'm enjoying it. Really chopping through these mobs here. I think if we went back to Ungoro Crater, it wouldn't be as much of a struggle. At all, actually. We'd actually probably get through that zone at a decent rate now. Last time we were there, we were barely hitting the mobs, and it was a real struggle. And we were having an issue with the drop rate, too. Our drop rate wasn't that great. So missing most of your hits on top of having a low drop rate is a pain. Go Hearted Flame, just need 2 more. It's a quest we're really focusing on, the Flawless Flame, because once we get this quest completed, there's a whole quest chain that leads us into Blackrock Depths. So hopefully we can get that done today. And then get back into Blackrock Depths and get back into lower again. We want to kill Incendius, which is pretty much the final boss of lower Blackrock Depths. And then after that, we can start making our way up to upper. I think level 54 is a good level for upper Blackrock Depths. I think we may be a little too low still for it, but 52 is not too bad. 53 is probably the lowest I would go. Because it's just Thorzen, right? Thorzen, I think, is close to level 60, if not level 60. Maybe like 58, 59. We got just over a week, guys, to hit 58, 6 levels. It's going to be quite the grind. I'm going to try to get a level a day at least. Maybe one day we'll try to get 2, but all these levels do take quite a bit of time. I'm going to try to get into dungeon groups that can move through a dungeon at a smooth pace. Because we can't really afford to be dying too much when there's only a week left. Or we can get into the dark portal. So I want to be there right at launch. Even if we're not level 60. Kind of a failure if we don't make it. If we don't make it, I'll buy a boost. Which is not going to happen, so we're making it. We're going to make it. I don't care what I got to do. We're going to make it for the opening of the Dark Portal. We're going into Outland with everybody. Maybe one of the weakest guys going in there, but we're going in. Be kind of cool starting TBC at 58, 59, because then we'll get to, quest even more and check out even more of Outland before we hit max level. Alright, so we got that quest completed, so we're going to head back and turn in a Flawless Flame, and then we'll have to complete the Flames casing. Continue fighting these spiders as well. Let's dodge in our Crusader strikes. What's this guy doing? There's a blood elf. There's a blood elf. It's gonna be a battle. Cheer him on. Keep going, man. You got a ways to go if you want to get to the Dark Portal, pal. Don't waste your time looking at me. But you can make it. Even if you're like level 48 right now, you can make it. But you have to play quite a bit. You have to have a few days where you get a few levels per day, which is quite a few hours. Like, how long have we been at 52 for? Let's see. 1 hour and 51 minutes at this level. And we're just getting over half, so it's like 3 to 4 hours a level almost. We got 4 days, 18 hours, and 44 minutes played on this character.
Vengeance shall be mine.
Have you collected the materials?
Well done, adventurer. We are almost ready. To hold the flawless flame, we will need a shaft and a casing. You must first find a suitable shaft. The dark iron taskmasters and slavers of the cauldron use weapons of enchanted thorium, an extremely sturdy alloy. If you bring me 8 thorium-plated daggers, I can break the alloy down and reforge a shaft.
Alright, well, we'll head down there. Head down to the cauldron. Get those daggers. But there is a lot of AFK time. Like, sometimes I'm just sitting in town before I start recording. So we'll say between 4 to 5 days there so far. Which is a lot of time. Probably 6 to 8 days to level a character to 70 in TBC, I would assume. So you're looking at, you know, around 6 months. You play an hour a day. Which is pretty common for my channel. It's usually what I do. But I've been playing a little bit more lately because trying to get a certain level at a certain time. And 6 months is actually quite a bit of time in TBC now because it's going to be we're going to be going through it pretty damn quick. They have they brought out the timeline. Maybe I should bring that up. Wow, TBC timeline. Yeah, they showed all of it in the state of Azeroth show that they put on yesterday or a few days ago. So winter is phase 1, which will be level cap increase to 70, Outlands accessible. And the raids that will be out in Phase 1 is Karazhan, Gruul's Lair, Make Therodon's Lair, and Arena Season 1. So I guess the end of February. That'll last till. But pretty quick. I hope I can get the Warlock. I'm kind of hoping I can get the Warlock level 70 by the end of Phase 1. Phase 1's going to be pretty chill. Not much to do. Supposedly the raids are going to be like easier than the heroic dungeons. So it's going to be a pretty chill time. So you have time to. It doesn't. I don't really think you like. It's not a content patch that I really care to be like level 74. That's what I'm saying. It's a good. It'll be a fun patch, but the later ones are much better. And then phase 2 is it's when he starts to get a lot better. Overlords of Outlands is what it's called. The Eye of Serpent Shrine Cavern. Ogrilla and Shatari Skyguard daily content. New profession recipes. Druid Swiftlight form. And Arena Season 2. So it's going to have, you know, Serpent Shrine Cavern out. I assume Tempest Keep as well, right? Yeah, Tempest Keep will be out. Didn't say Tempest Keep. No, it's got to be Tempest Keep. Tempest Keep's coming out phase 2. Right? Just says raids the Eye of Serpent Shrine Cavern. I guess the Eye is Tempest Keep, right? I guess that's what it is. Or just, that's what it's called. Never heard it be called that before. And then phase 3 is when it gets really good. This is like my favorite patch, which is the Black Temple. So Mount Hyjal and the Black Temple will be coming out. Netherwing daily content, so you can get your Netherwing flying mount. Epic Gems will come out then, and then Arena Season 3. And then phase 3.5, this is the catch-up phase. To help people, you know, catch up. It's the Gods of Suleiman phase, so the Suleiman raid just comes out. That's about it. So you can get your Amani Warbear mount during that. Probably do that on the Warlock and the Paladin. And then phase 4 is the Fury of the Sunwell. And that's the final phase. That has a Sunwell Plateau raid. The Isle of Quell Danas opens up, and then Arena Season 4. And supposedly that's going to launch in autumn, so my guess is autumn of 2026, so TBC will probably end by... Well, we might be in Wrath of Lich King by this time next year. It's insane. That's really fast. Much faster than the last time. It's gonna be a very quick TBC. Or maybe they'll wait for Wrath of Lich King to launch, and they'll give us Classic Plus. Who knows? We'll be okay here. I hope. We have Lay on Hands if we need it. Yeah, supposedly springtime is when phase 2 will come out, so I assume that'll be like March, April. Just got a little bit of time to level our characters up. Even if you get your character up by phase 3, it's still, you still got a lot that you can do. People still go into, you know, the old raids in TBC, even though, you know, there's new raids out. Like, you'll be doing Gruul's Lair pretty much, like, for the entire entirety of TBC. So go to TBC, or you go to Gruul's Lair. It's a trinket Dragonspine trophy. It's like best in slot for like pretty much the entirety of TBC for physical DPS and hunters, I believe, as well. Increases attack power by 40, and if you equip your melee and range attacks, have a chance to increase your haste rating by 325 for 10 seconds. We'll probably want to get that on the Paladin. If we can. We'll try to get it. We'll see how it goes. Thing is, we can make our own Gruul's Lairs. It's sort of like Nixia Lair. It's not a lot of bosses. Not a lot of trash. So we can easily get access to that every week. And I'll probably just tank it. And we'll try to get the Dragonspine trophy that way. Could be some headaches, though. But the raids are going to be easier. But I remember people wiping the Gruul's Lair quite a bit at the beginning of TBC. Same with Make Therodon Slayer. Nice bag of Make Therodon Slayer as well. That we'll want to get. Pit Lord Satchel, 20 slot bag. Pretty nice bag to get. Sort of like the Oni bag in vanilla. The 18 slot Oni bag that everybody wanted. And then Yeah, Paris Hilton sells a bag too. In Outland at the bar. I forget what it's called. But we'll want to purchase that. I think it's pretty expensive. Forget how much it costs, but I remember purchasing that. So having more bag space is good. It helps quite a bit. We made sure that we got our bags set up with these 16 slot mooncloth bags when we started this Paladin, so we didn't have to really worry about it too much. Alright, so we just need one more thorium dagger. Didn't really go into the cauldron, but I guess we didn't have to. There we go. Nice. So let's make our way up to forging the shaft. We'll forge the shaft, and then we'll have to get the flames casing. So we'll drink while we wait for the elevator. Yeah, I'm excited for TBC. Really cool set pieces as well. Like there's a Warlock set that looks amazing. Forget what tier it is. I think it might be for phase 2. Not too sure how I could find it here. Collections, maybe? Yeah, here's the sets. This is the Warlock set, phase tier 1. Yeah, it's tier 6. It's the last one. The Malefic set. Such an amazing set piece. The shoulders have like wings that pop out. They have like a little cool effect. I always thought it was like the coolest Warlock set. Pretty sure this is it. They all look pretty good. Even Corruptors, tier 5 looks awesome. Tier 4 looks kind of cool. Let's see the Paladin here. So I think we're on tier 4, right? But this is all the TBC stuff. Justicar, it looks okay. Tier 5 looks kind of silly. This one's not bad. The Paladin sets are okay. The Warlock ones are way cooler, man. I think the Warlock ones might be the coolest. Warrior's not bad. Onslaught. I like Shaman. Shaman looks pretty cool. Warrior looks pretty good. Rogue, yeah. Death Mantle, tier 5. That's my favorite rogue set. Death Mantle's badass. Let's go turn this in. Yeah, that's one of my favorite sets, Death Mantle. I would always transmog the Death Mantle set.
Can I help you? For the Alliance. You're an exceptional laborer adventurer. Have you ever considered a change of vocation? Perhaps
nice.
A detective? Junk collector? Oh, I know. One of those silly gnomes that crawl across the beaches of Azeroth with their metal detecting contraptions, looking for lost treasure. Yes, that would be an ideal position for you. Would be. We need one final piece to form the
Mage helping me?
in the mountains
Oh,
of the
boy,
northwest,
thank you.
will find a large encampment quiet as hammer. It is rumored that they carry symbols and idols that pay homage to their god. These symbols and idols could carry sufficient enchantment to form a magical casing. Bring me a single symbol of Ragnaros, and I will try to extract the magic from the item to create the casing.
I just have a couple more war golems to go. We have to get a symbol of Ragnaros, which is up here. This used to be a pretty tough quest to do because they're all elites. But I think it won't be too bad this time around. I think they're probably not elites anymore. Yeah, Death Mantle set. This Warlock set's awesome, too. I think Warlock is so cool, man, in TBC. That's why I had to level one up. I guess the playstyle isn't that great. It's pretty boring. I know that, but In raids it is. PvP it's probably, you know, a little bit better, but it's not a lot of, you're not really pressing a lot of buttons. It's sort of like Mage in like phase 1 and 2 of vanilla, where they're just shooting frost bolts. Really just shooting shadow bolts over and over again. Putting up a few dots. But we'll have a lot of fun tanking as a Paladin. Tanking as a Paladin is pretty awesome. Wow, we already got the Flames casing one. That's insane. I remember you'd have to, like, farm this for quite a while. Guess we got a little lucky there. Did they tell you the drop rate on that? No. Symbol emanates old magic. No. It's a black dragon here. What the heck? We'll be back. That guy's finishing up his quest chain right there. I wonder if we could kill Overseer Maltorius. We could probably maybe check that out. Wait for him to go through the quest RP there for a little bit. Bellerock the Deceiver yells, "The Legion of Blackrock comes, dwarflings. We shall scorch the earth and set fire to the heavens. None shall survive." Alright, so I think he might be done. We can turn this in finally. No. He's not here yet. Yeah, we're not the only ones waiting. These guys are running in circles. Everyone's trying to get this quest chain done. On layer 9. We're on layer 9, guys. They got 10 layers going right now. Oh, we just got... What the heck happened there? We just got layered. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna wait. Probably go kill this war golem. Problem is, if I don't wait, somebody else could start some more RP. And then we'll have to wait again. But we can get this war golem quest done while we wait. I wonder if I layer to another layer, will the NPC be there? The reason why he's not there is because somebody finished the quest chain. Oh, there he is. No. Freedom. Turn this in.
Vengeance shall be mine. The symbol radiates foul magic.
Well, we'll find out why he does it.
Give me a moment to combine the pieces
I won't
and apply
spoil
the
it.
necessary enchantments.
Get a little bit of food here. So now we need not too sure. Do we have to do the Incendisaur quest? Really? To kill a bunch of Incendisaurs? No, that's another quest. Oh, wait for Bellerock. Oh, nice. We actually did get it. Okay, so
Vengeance
we
shall
go.
be mine.
Do I have to get the torch?
What can I do for you? There is one final task that you must complete. The torch must now be bound to its owner. Pick up the torch, adventurer.
There, we got the torch.
You grab the torch with both hands. Waves of hatred and anger pulse through your being.
Speak with my envoy, Squire Maltrake. He will further instruct you as to the use of the Torch of Retribution.
I know.
Are you prepared to make your strike? Listen well, adventurer.
To set these
While the
towers on
towers
fire.
can never be destroyed, you can use the Torch of Retribution to set them ablaze for a very long period of time. A fire that no element or force can subdue. While they are ablaze, no guard or sentry unit can inhabit the watch post, and thus their first line of defense is nullified. You must enter each tower and use the Torch of Retribution within their fortifications. Beware the elite sentry units of the Dark Irons, adventurer.
And they are no longer elites. Nice, that's one. And there's a few more to go. I think he's on the same one. She repaired gear there. The male armor merchant. Trying to get this lookout spyglass. Maybe we can get it. Probably pull the one up there. There we go, we got that. We don't have to fight those guys anymore. This guy's clearing the way for us. Perfect. And this next one we'll just try to blitz it. And then we'll make our way back. We'll try to beat the hunter there, because if we don't, then we'll have to deal with our own RP. We'll have to wait for his RP to go through. Which one is it? I'm not really down to wait for that. Let's jump down. Bubble. We'll make our way back now. Really good add-on at Itemrack. I recommend it. Just so you can just switch your items back on and off, and especially for quests like this where I'm putting on this Torch of Retribution. I'm pretty sure you can just keybind these too. I wonder if I could like drag it to a bar. So I can just click it. Excuse me, guys. Winter's catching up to me. Maybe I got a cold or something. But I've been sneezing a bit more lately. Got these shadow silk poachers chasing us. Imagine we get here and he's there. He beats us to the NPC. And we're watching him go through the RP. Nope. Nice.
I live only to serve the master.
What do we
It is
take?
glorious. Is it not glorious, master?
That's a nice male helmet. Weapon cell. We'll take the weapon it sells for the
Be
most.
careful.
There we go. Glorious indeed, Maltrake. It looks as if my plan worked perfectly.
The
Wouldn't you
chest
say
appears
so?
locked. The chest opens at your touch. How much cheese could possibly be in here? There is only one way
How
to
much
find
cheese? You would not have helped me open it?
I live only to serve the master.
Glorious indeed, Maltrake. It looks as if my plan worked perfectly. Wouldn't you say so, mortal? Would you have... You would not have helped the Legion of Blackrock had we just asked for your assistance now, would you? What will I do with them? Master, they are of no use to us anymore. Silence, fool. They will live, if only to see the fruits of their labor, the destruction of chaos that will surely ensue as the Legion of Blackrock invades the gorge. I leave you now, mortals, alive and with these trinkets. Maltrake presents them with the trinkets. Right away, master. Belrock, the deceiver, begins to flap his massive wings faster. He's preparing for flight. Oh yes, the molt. Do not lose it. There are those of my kin in the burning steppes that would craft items that only the molt of the black dragonflight could fortify. The Legion of Blackrock comes, dwarflings. We shall scorch the earth and set fire to the heavens. None shall survive. There we go. We did it. Here's the little gift he gave us. We got some Fade Leaf, Golden Bark Apple, a Jade, Delicious Cave Mold, King's Blood, and a Black Dragonflight Mold. And there we go. So is that the end of that quest chain? I think we just need the mold for something. Pretty sure. We'll head up here, I guess. We'll finish this quest as well. We still have some more quests here to finish. We'll probably come back and complete a bunch of these later. Might as well. They're all pretty easy. Make our way into the cauldron. Take down Maltorius. Looks like... Yeah, there we go. Cursed Fat Fingers. Yeah, I think we need the mold for something. It's this quest here, A Taste of Flame, I believe.
Want to spill any of his precious ale or get his little dress dirty, I'm called in. Yep, old Hansel is the dwarf they use to mete out a little bit of justice and a whole lot of pain. You're a good lad, you are. I got you a little present for your troubles.
Nice gloves, not bad. Got a bunch of junk here. Let's fender these. Just checking if the vendor price is more than the disenchant price. Because we will be making our way. Some more quest items here. A lot of quest items on us. So I think we'll probably do another questing episode, guys. And the reason why is because we need to actually do this, A Taste of Flame, because it leads into Blackrock Depths. Now that we have the molt, we can actually, I think, talk to the Black Dragonflight or something like that. So next episode, we'll start over here in the Burning Steppes, guys. And we'll continue our journey of collecting all of the quests we need for Blackrock Depths. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.